What's up, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the dark side, because I am showing you some new Sims for mods for better families and realism. So let's go ahead and just jump right in, because we are back with Tasha. Don't ask why she's dazed. First mod I want to show you is from itsmeTroi. It's their family loading screen mod. All mods from itsmeTroi are like crack. Every time they release a new mod, it is 10 out of 10. I didn't know I need this, but now I need this now. So like the name suggests, it is a loading screen, but it shows your family household on said loading screen. So I'm gonna take Tasha. We're just gonna travel a little bit, travel around town, see some sugar daddies, see some baby daddies, and then of course get away from her because she is stalking us. Does anybody else have that problem where this event sim is stalking them? Here is the loading screen. I don't even know how they did this, but you can see the household, if there were more people in Tasha's household, the household name, and then the background moves and is very blended in. Hey Mortimer, how you doing? Let me switch to a different household real quick also. And clearly when we're moving around, it still says loading here, but because we don't have a household, it's not gonna pop up, but the plumbob is still front and center. How the same way we're gonna go. I don't even know where we're gonna go. I don't even know what time it is. How about to the bar? I mean, you can always show up to a bar, right? And here is the family. It's family portrait, but putting it on the loading screen. This is reminiscent, I believe, of what, Sims 2? I think this is gonna be my new favorite loading screen for like a hot second. I love the loading bar, and of course I have a text override. The text doesn't come like this. That is the mod. Go check it out from itsmeTroi when you can, but let's move on to the next mod. And the next mod I'm gonna show you is a mod for those of you who are starting a family, and it comes from 6MCC. It is their Baby on the Way Part 2 that gives you a buildable crib. As long as there's been breath in my lungs, I have said I've always wanted furniture that you can actually build in The Sims 4, as that'll be a cool gameplay mechanic that we can have. Let's go to custom content real quick. And here it is, the Luma nursery crib. This is all built. It's 300 simoleons. Then we have the build the crib. This is actually what we're looking for. Okay, wait a minute. I'm like, wait. Where am I gonna put this? So space for the crib is not included. You have to figure that out yourself. I guess I'm gonna put it right here. You can see like how big of a space you're gonna need, but it costs us $2.99. I feel like it could be $2.99 for the box, and then it's a little bit more if you want to have it fully built, and you can actually see like all the color schemes, but we'll get to that in just a hot second. I want to see exactly what this looks like. Okay, now look at the box. Imagine this when you're just moving houses and you have this, or you buy this and you're not technically ready to build it yet. The possibilities are just here. Wait, where is magic? Inferni. Oh, I can catch it a fire. That's like 300 simoleons. We are not doing that. So start working carefully. Let's see if Tasha can put this together. I don't know. This may be a long shot, but a lot of options of other buildable furniture, and then it comes with its own skill. I love that it has the hidden skill, and she's like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, it's already using the animations. Now when I click on it, it says magic, but what if there was a spell? I'm just spitballing here. You don't have to do anything that I say if you ever see this video. I'm literally just spitballing here, things top of brain, but like if you have magic, instantly put it together. But of course that would, you know, you can just buy the crib outright, but maybe told your significant other to like build the crib, and they're like taking their sweet time. It's been 3 months, and you're like, why don't you build the crib? Magically put it together, like, ta-da, I did it. And it's like, no, you used magic, it doesn't count, you know? No? Okay, anyway, now let's check out some of the details real quick. So we have all the parts of the crib and the instruction booklet. Low key, I can put this together. I feel like this is a 2-person job. I can't blame Tasha if she's having issues, but I can put this together. Like, it looks very straightforward. 6M, you've thought of everything. And she's opening up an instruction booklet. She's like, what am I doing? Oh, it's like a, wait, is that like a handiness for dummies book? Imagine if it's yellow. Oh, it just did it. Oh, look at the stages. I love this. According to 6M, they said this was honestly one of the most challenging things I've worked on in a while. Getting the tunings, object actions, and states to behave exactly how I imagined took a lot of trial and error. There were moments when I thought, why did I decide to do this? But I didn't want to release it unless it worked the way I wanted, period. I love that. We are literally in here. I bet Tasha is just happy to put this together. Actually, she's probably not, because she doesn't have a child. All right, we're gonna fast forward to see how long this actually takes. It's done. Now you can kind of see from the in-game time and now how long it took in-game, but it took about 4 RL minutes because I did actually just let it play. And when I was sitting here waiting for it to finish, I felt like this could be a great use of the make heirloom, because you know how some people keep their actual cribs and they pass it down to their kids. Kind of the same concept, because you put this together. Now Sixum, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I feel like you're gonna have to do the system for all your other cribs. Again, you can pay me dust. You can pay my words dust. I highly suggest you do that, because I feel like this will be a lot of work, because you did so much detail to this one crib. Like your docket is probably already full. Maybe, you know, down the line, possibly. Okay, this is so cute. It's so adorable. Let's check out these swatches real quick for this. We just got to. We have a blue towel, and then it changes. We have a more, I want to say beige towel, and then we have the pink towel. And then of course you can change out the actual frame for a different color. Ooh, I'm very partial to this gray and pink right here. And then I really like this brown and beige. Doesn't look like the baseboards on the size change, which is fine with me, but oh my god, look at these colors. Love it. 10 out of 10 Sixum. Go check this mod out when you can, but let's move on to the next mod. The next mod I want to show you is an override, and it is the Harvest Animation Override version 2.0 from Alex Croft. They've replaced the default standing animation with a custom kneeling animation converted directly from The Sims 3. Now, I love a lot of Sims 3 animations, mainly because they tell the story of what you're actually doing instead of The Sims 4, where it's a lot of standing, you move your arm over it, and then you have the item. Now, this mod is mainly for the pumpkins, so if you're growing pumpkins in your garden, then this mod will work. I'm gonna harvest the crop from the pumpkins I have here, and you're wondering where I am currently. I started my own challenge called Simple Living, where I create my own homestead, and I'm streaming it on Twitch if you want to come watch. So, oh my gosh, she's on the ground. Look. Okay, yeah, we love this. We love this. Looks like she's actually getting in the dirt. I will love this animation for all the other vegetables and flowers that you have to get into the dirt with, because I feel like it works so perfect. Or maybe even something for the bushes as well. If you want this mod, go check it out from Alex Croft. And if you want to watch me rage on my own challenge, then come over to Twitch. I leave the link to the VOD so you can catch up. Let's move on to the next mod. The next mod I want to show you is the bigger family tree window mod from itsmeTroi, and it's just a small mod that makes the family tree window bigger so you can see more. This is how the family tree looks now, how the window looks by default. Once you put the mod in, if you go back to the family tree, you're gonna get this big window. Okay, this is huge. It takes up majority of the screen. Some simmers, including myself, having things enlarged like this helps a lot, you know. Let me just tell you this, when I'm in the drive-thru now to order something, I can barely see the board to order food with like what's on the menu. That's how bad my eyesight is getting with my glasses. So thank you itsmeTroi. All the mod does. So if you want this mod, go check it out. It's another mod that I'm showing you for the family tree, including in this video. You will have to choose one over the other because they both modify the family tree. Just a quick FYI. So just keep that in mind. Let's move on to the next mod. We're back with Tasha, and the next mod I want to show you comes from Ely's Corner. It is their Have Some Flowers mod that gives you basically functional succulents slash plants that will wilt if you don't water them, and they also have some additional benefits too. This is actually messing with my brain right now. I have to clean this floor for Tasha. I'm so sorry. Let's check out the post real quick. So from left to right, there's lavender, daisy, tulips, and basil. The basil has an additional interaction available to it. You can harvest leaves to use when cooking, and the lavender, you can extract essential oils to use in soap making, which is essentially another mod that they have, but they said don't worry about it if you don't. The houseplants are base game compatible. The minute I saw this, I thought immediately of Enchanted by Nature, which gave us some succulent plants that we can take care of. Here they are. So we have the tulips, we have the basil, the daisies, and then we have the lavender. These are all 15 a piece, so make sure you keep that in mind. I feel like this would be perfect against a window. This would be so perfect if I had a window here, not the full length window, and then a hallway table. But for right now, I'm just gonna put these on this counter, you know, for the sake of time. Okay, I'm trying to get the daisy. Here we go. I'm gonna put the daisy right here. Flowers have different colors except for the basil. Basil only comes in one color. Imagine if basil came in like purple. I wonder if that's even possible. And then the lavender comes in 2 different types of purple, a lighter shade and then this darker shade. Let's click on the house plant, click on the plant, and then we can do spray house plant, but it doesn't need water currently. The basil. Let me click on the basil. Oh, we can harvest the leaf. Why not? And then it says Tasha just extracted leaves from the plant. She can now find them in her inventory. And here's the basil. I didn't grab the soap making mod, but if you want to get that, you can. Set a few days. So I'm gonna go ahead and just fast forward a couple of days, and we're gonna see exactly what happens to these plants.
75 years later.
Don't mind the ghost. It's been a few days, maybe like 3 days, but now I can spray the houseplant or water the houseplant. This lavender is looking a little bit droopy. I wish it told me exactly like what its stage is. I mean, it looks droopy, but I feel like it's fine. These do too. Oh, the daisies. They are a little wilted. Oh, poor daisies. I don't know what's going on in my house currently. Oh, the gnomes. Okay, we're just gonna ignore them real quick. Even the basil has lost its luster. Poor basil. So if you want a better variety of houseplants to take care of, go check this mod out from Eoli. Let's move on to the next mod. Now, it's currently not Love Day in real life anymore, and also in the Sims 4, but when it is, you may want to go ahead and grab this mod. It's the Love Day Essentials mod from CC Sims XO that gives you a functional chocolate box and some balloons. You will need a spooky stuff pack for the gourmet chocolate box, just a quick FYI, but you can grab both from the build buy menu. So here are the balloons. So just imagine you put balloons everywhere. They're 22 a pop, which, you know, kind of seems like real life money because it be like that. Comes with some cool swatches. We have the red and blue, the red and pink. There's a red and green. Just put these all over the place. I guess it's a little late, but it be like that sometimes. And then we have the heart box. I actually do want some truffles my damn self. I'm sorry, I do. The box itself comes in different colors. We have a teal. Let me grab the blue because you can never have too many chocolate boxes. I'm just saying, okay? Don't buy me chocolate, buy me multiple. Here's black. And of course, we have the classic red. I already have the pink. Is this more of a fuchsia color, perhaps? And then this green. You can click on the box. You can grab a Love Day chocolate. And if I'm reading this correctly, I'm gonna put one of these in my inventory. We're gonna click on Christopher. And if I can find give gift, which I actually don't know where it would be in this high menu.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
I finally found it. It's an affection, and it's give gift and friendly gift. Give a Love Day chocolate box. Let's give it to Christopher. Not the baby coming. The baby smelt the chocolates. Like, I smell sugar. I understand it completely, wholeheartedly. 4 more boxes in the counter. Knock yourself out. Oh, did he love it? I assume he loved it. That is the mod. Go check it out from CC Sims XO. Let's move on to the next mod. The last mod, and certainly not least, comes from Twisted Mexi. It is their Better Family Tree mod, Search and Expand, which gives us a lot more options when it comes to the family tree now that it had a huge makeover. So we click on the family tree now. You'll see there is a search bar where you can find people, and then there is a arrow here where you can really expand it even further. I'm gonna make this as a teeny bit smaller again and I'm going to search. Now I have Mortimer here, and clearly we have Alexander, Sandra, and now Sean. I don't know where Sean came from, but you know what? I'm not gonna ask questions. I'm just gonna type in Alex, and there we go. Now it's highlighting on Alexander's name. So this is where the search feature comes from. Twisted Mexi said instead of like their previous search mods where it just filters, this one highlights so you can easily find other Sims. And here is Cassandra. Again, if we go to the huge family tree, here it is. You can see in all its glory. Now, another quick disclaimer. I did show a previous mod for the family tree earlier in the video. Like I said before, you'll have to do one or the other, mainly because they both have an expand. So if you don't really want this huge window that takes up the entire screen, you can choose that one. Or if you're someone who has a lot of family members and you really want the search, then you can choose this mod along with the giant family tree window. Again, it will show you all your members in your family tree. So make sure you go check out this mod from Twisted Mexi. That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you want more Sims 4 mods, check out the overall playlist. And if you made it to the end of this video, comment the house emoji, and I'll see you next time. Bye, boom.